What's happening, everybody? Sacred Who's, how you doing? As you can tell from the title, I'm excited as all can be. This is Dungeon Fighter Online. I've played a while back before. I'm just gonna do some setups here real quick to get myself accommodated. What I need to do. Oh, that's perfect. Now chat's in my way and I don't have to look at it. Alright, so a couple things we have to point out about this. Obviously, I have the sound that stops as soon as I'm done moving. So, here we go. This is Season Mode, and we got a lot to discuss. First things first. Cannot claim anything on this server here, because this is part of a special thing. Season Mode! For Season Server. So let me explain. What is a Season Server? A Season Server is a new server that lets you play DFO in a whole new way. Season Server simplifies all the complicated systems and lets you play with only the main contents of each season. Each season will last a limited period of time, obviously. So what are the differences? Your control mechanics versus enhanced powerful monsters are there. So you have to show off your skills and how you want to combat. And then there's obvious achievements and stuff that happen throughout the whole process of that. Also, thank you, Elm, for the host. So you can find out more on the homepage, which is located in the link I'm going to provide in chat right now. Check that out. That's the site for this. And along the way, we have different things we can do. Also, thank you, LRAM254, for the auto host. So, here's the thing. We have a list, and you can press F2 in Conquest mode to pull this up. We have a list of things here. First of all, this is my status. How many times I've died, my life tokens, my last chances, deaths to a named, death to a champion, death to bosses, how many times I've over-counterattacked kills, how many times I've killed normal monsters, season champions, bosses, named monsters, so forth. Let's explain the premise. So, things you need to know about seasoned servers. Monsters who perform special pre-attack motions before proceeding to attack have a certain glow color. Hitting them when they do this allows you to over-counter and could possibly kill them. Thank you for the host, Technomagus. Action points. Action points can be earned during the progress of this run, and what they do and what they contribute to is the following. When you use skills in Season Mode, you no longer... Well, I don't know exactly if you're no longer allowed or required to use clear cubes for certain skills. Clear cubes are the fragments that you will use to use certain skills because they are super powerful and they require a activation fee, obviously. But this will allow you to do them. This is the understanding I have. I have yet to play this myself. This is going to be day one for me doing this. Additionally, with your action skills or your action points here, you can dodge enemy attacks, which is very useful. And then last but not least, when you have a full bar, you can use Angry Explosion, which lets you pretty much destroy the whole entire room. Alright, so these are all area dungeons that we can go and access. They allow us certain things that we could possibly use. As far as I know, we have different kind of achievements per se during the conquest. So let's not waste any more time and let's just get down to the brass tacks here. So let's discuss the most important thing that is involved in this, and that's the understanding of your character. So obviously I have a chance to change my subclass. I'm not going to. I love the Avenger. The Avenger is awesome. We are going to be using powerful scythe attacks, and we're going to have fun, so... we are just going to get straight into it. So here we go, we're just going to go straight into our first dungeon. Mushroom Garden. And we're just going to start tearing some heads off. Like, see there? Already got an over counter because they have a special attack they were using. So, shred the crap out of them. Let's move on. As you can see, they have a percentage life bar, so don't I. I'm getting my arse handed to me just a touch. Just dash back, that's that. That. Alright. There we go. So this is the most important attack for an Avenger, the Shadow Render. Basically, it is a multi-point attack that allows me to do massive ass amounts of damage. Oh, look, you woke up. As you can see, I'm doing massive loads more damage when I hit them at certain points in time. In addition to all the other damage I do, they have higher life force. Got you down. This attack, wonderful. It's a life absorb. I love it. It's especially useful in large groups of enemies. If they don't grab the crap out of you first. I do not know what the Shadow Orb is doing, but it is scaring the crap out of me. Ah! All of you shove off. Get in my range. This game, sometimes it can be a pain in the butt, but I love this game. Okay, that's my demonic grab. Okay, that's another skill I want to have, you know, at the ready. Boom. So as you can see, the action gauge is going down as I am not doing things, so the more things I do, the better off I am, because that builds it. Ways to build it is the interaction of my combat skills and the way I'm fighting. All that fun jazz. So what is that? Painful Rapture. I need to leave that alone. So that allows me to have access to my magic pool. I know it doesn't seem like a big deal the way I'm fighting, but better to have it on hand than not. I just like tearing through things. So as you can see, the Avenger is a very versatile multi-attack processed enemy destroyer. The Avenger is an awesome form of the Priest. You can do rapid amounts of damage in short periods of time, and you can make the biggest impact of them all with the character. Let's try that explosion technique. Not too bad. Alright, so now I got someone behind me. That's okay, because we're going to finish it off. Boom. So we got our breaking card, we got our bonus card. A lot of things came up real fast in that, and I'm not even sure how half of that broke down. So, we're gonna go back to town. I have a conquest popped up. Alright. Eliminate Mammoth Fungra Bonanza before it summons more than 5 confusing mushrooms and clear the dungeon. And then, it hurts when he bites. Clear the dungeon while being bit by Panto. Problem done. So we have cleared... Yep, we have cleared all the Mushroom Garden quests. Alright, cool. So our next stop is going to be Salif, the City of Spores, but first we have a new mail. Tell us of the stuff we just got. Now let's disassemble. Oh! All that wonderful crap that we don't need. Put that on us. And then as you can see here, this is our season bonus. High upgrade magic steel items, 100% extra drop rate, 1% casting speed, 1% attack speed, 10% movement, and 80 points of exorcism. Talk about that soon enough. Disassemble rare equipment with portable repair. So we completed that, so that's that done. Cool. So from that dungeon alone, we have scored ourselves a clean run so far, but we have 23 over counterattack kills, 49 monsters normally destroyed, 2 named monsters destroyed, 10 season champion kills, and 1 boss monster down, so we're doing a pretty good start to the season. Also, additionally, this is our materials pouch. You can see all our cubes here, all those useful, wonderful cubes. Also, additionally, we have Hermes Touch, Reanimate number 28, and Touch of Security System. The reason we have these two in particular is because I used to play DFO, and I stopped for a while, which is, you know, kind of my own undoing, but at the same time, you know, DFO was getting kind of boring, but now it's not so boring because of season mode. And I cannot explain to you just the sheer joy factor that season mode brings into this, so let's just get right back on out there, because now we can head to Salif, the City of Spores, and, well, now we can have at it again. Oh, wait, hold on. We are too low level to enter the dungeon. Oh. Well, dang. But we did level up enough to get a skill upgrade, so, So we're gonna upgrade that. We'll upgrade our Bless. We'll upgrade Fierce Grab. I don't really use Giant Weapon Launcher, so we're gonna decrease that to increase Slow Heal and Second Uppercut. I guess as a backup. Huh. Yeah, that's good enough. So, we're gonna apply the changes. We're gonna take you off. Backstep can come off. Quick Rebound can come off. And I'm gonna put all of my buff skills right here. And that can come off too, because that's just there. We'll put that there. Awesome. So now our face buttons are open up, which is kind of cool, because we're going to need it for, what's my favorite attack? Oh yeah, Spin Cutter. So, this is what Devil Strike looks like. So it changes the basic attack to the Avenger's unique style and enables Avenger to gain Demon Gauge skills. And then, you know, press certain buttons. I cannot use it during, I cannot use Devil Strike, during basic attack, Disaster, Pandemonium, Dark Howling, all this wonderful stuff. So, this is a passive, and it basically controls my attack keys, which is freaking awesome. So, I understand it's supposed to be against basic attacks, but this basically is my basic attack. So, I no longer have to worry about it, which is, again, freaking awesome. One thing I do want to bring with me, just because I want to have it on hand, is Metamorphosis, because that breaks the game, and I will explain why by going back into Mushroom Garden for one more run. So here we go. So we're back at Mushroom Garden. As you can see, we're building our Metamorphosis gauge. And the other thing is, you're not going to really see Death Scythe come into play. I think that was the skill. It's either Death or Demon Scythe was its name. You're not really going to see it come into play ASAP. That's the one thing you got to remember. And as you can see, enemies have a percentage bar, so we have to take down that percentage before, you know, anything becomes active. This jerk is the one we were waiting for. And we don't want him to summon, so we work through butt. It's a defense plus fire attribute that's going to add fire elements to our attacks, making us a haloed stronger. Oh, skeleton key. Perfect. So now we're just running through the dungeon and we're just trying to get it done. That is currently our goal, is just beasting through this dungeon as quickly as possible. Here comes Panto. Again, don't want to get touched by him. We're just going to beat the living peoc out of him. Hey look, a bonus chest. Old City Legacy. What's inside? Nothing. Okay. Alright, so let's keep burning, shall we? Because I really would like to activate Metamorphosis on the boss, just so I can show you the true power of the Demon Hunter, or the Avenger, excuse me. So that was an overkill. We're near the boss, but I need my Metamorphosis gauge to be 100% completely full before I start in on this. Alright, we are just about there. So we're gonna do Wisdom and Bless, as those are gonna increase our powers. And what this does is now Demon Scythe is activatable. During my skills, I can press the attack keys and increase my damage outputs. So for example, just by using, you know, Shadow Render, okay? So we're using Shadow Render. I'm hitting the X button to tack on extra damage. Which is awesome. A little bit of money, obviously, so we can repair our gear. Show results screen. So let's talk about this a little bit. Okay, so hunting experience. This is the experience we got for slaying things. The hunting bonus. This is what adds into what we have going on. The clearance experience and the bonuses added to that, and then the total amount of experience we earned. So that put us to level 19, almost 20, just by mopping up this dungeon. What are these arid meteors for? Material used for buying unique items from Albert, Colunter, Isidora, and Mintai. Source meteor box from Luteon, Dungeon of Abnova to Lotus's Lair, Dungeon of Inverted Waterfalls. I will translate that in some due time. So, we're gonna go back to town. Alright, now we should be able to enter this dungeon. Yep, there we go. So we're now going to enter the next dungeon and just start owning again. Come here, you. There we go. You guys should piss off now. Yep, they do. Alright, here we go. So, one of the ways to rapidly build up your score is to combo things into the air. I will tell you straight up, that is not always easy. But once you can knock something airborne and get control of it, it's pretty awesome. So free these guys, because they're dropping us good things. We obviously have a box in our inventory, and we obviously have skill points we can spend. We'll be doing that after this dungeon. Okay, so it's you that had it. Okay. Boom. Seal of Kelvin Xavi, I need that. Prevent you from taking off. Obviously, always go for the overkill. Boom. Slice and dice. As you can see, I'm pretty much overkilling without even trying. Which is what the good thing is. As you can see, I'm hitting, you know, multiple counters into multiple counters into multiple counters into multiple counters just because I'm hitting them in the backside. Which is what you want to do. You want to go for back attack kills as much as possible. Especially with the Avenger. You are skilled in back attack skilling. You're also skilled in overkilling just because of the different skills you can use. So, if you have a problem as an Avenger staying alive, number one, and number two, getting rid of something behind your back with your oversized scythe, you're a very bad Avenger. You got poison radius, that's right. Alright, and certain items will not be collectible until the entire room is cleared out. Gotcha! Increase our powers. Boom. Dude, I have never been so hyped to play DFO again. This has just been an amazing run today. know that probably makes next to no sense, but beast mode. Because that basically just lets me end everybody with little to no effort. Again, just another benefit is when using this, you can use different attacks. Using the jump button obviously adds in another combination of attack skilling. So, just the more you know how to do your moves in this game, and the more how you know things link together, the better off you're going to be. So, as you can see from this one, we got a pretty decent chunk of experience, got a nice rank score, and we just hit 21, so we're going to head back down real quick. And, obviously we have some new skill powers to look into. So, Thunder Mine, a nice little drag along the skill. So, we're actually going to get that. And then we're going to put another point to Shadow Render, 2 points to Shadow Render actually, 1 point to Devil, point into Wisdom, point into Phoenix Hammer, point into Strike. Seeing how we're basically a physical character, we're going to put points into Focus Critical, into Rear and Front. That way we have that set up. We're going to put a point in Second Uppercut. We're going to put a point to Painful Rapture, because we're going to have that for Magic Restores later. Because I still use it, we're going to put points into Lucky for Straight Punch. And then we could use Rising Emblem, but it's not for us specifically, so I'm not going to bother. So we're just going to put another point in Furious Grab. And we have just enough points. I can put... I'm going to put in a point to Slow Heal. Cool. That's that. Holy crap, so many people. So, achievement package for level 20. Gives us all of our new equipment. Scythe is still not better, so that's bad, that's bad, that's bad. Bad, bad. Okay, that's better. That's better. And that's better. The rest of that, if I can do it, I'm gonna sell. Shop. So... as you can see, this is the era at Meteors. This lets us apparently collect unique stuff. Holy crap, expensive. Unnecessarily expensive, too. So, we obviously have a repurchase page for all of our recently dumped equipment that we can repurchase in case we need it. But we're not going to. So, you are useless. What do you have for your shop? Like the mushrooms and stuff for that. You're useless as well. Let's see if Syria has anything for us important. Shop. Huh. You got stuff, but not specifically what we're looking for at the moment. So... So, real quick, before we head into the rotting lot, make sure everything's still good. Yep, we're still good. We're still rolling. So, we're gonna go back to town real quick, because I want to check out some of the conquests. Alright, so we have two challenges here. I obviously want to get the healing capsules just because they'll be useful later on. Challenge number one, and we're going to do this again. Sail lift the City of Spores. And kill Namulan fighters without attacking Slave Fungarus first. And then successfully evade at least five times before clearing the map. So we're going to go back in just because it's, you know, bonus fun. So we need to make sure we take out the slave owners before taking out the without touching, you know, the slave mushrooms. So this is going to require a little bit of manipulation. Especially where we have one of those guys that's an ambusher. Alright, so got the ambushy out of the way. Here he comes now, so we're just gonna, you know, inch our way over this way. Gotcha. Alright, so we didn't touch anybody that time. Okay, he's an ambusher though. So this will be interesting. So I'm gonna buff up while they're out of the way. Okay, they're coming after us, so... Damn it! So there's the evade out of the way. Oh yay, jump physics. At the same time, you know, I would like to keep moving on sooner and faster, but I'm also seeing the benefits of staying back and grinding one extra stage out on each stage. This is probably going to let me get more experience quicker and sooner, thus allowing me to advance through this a lot faster than I normally would be able to. Not like it'd be a bad thing. Again, the life tap, I love it. Got a beautiful use of overcounter on the boss. Well, not that boss. One of the stage bosses. Again, enemies that have this annoying black orb, the shadow orb, the track enemies. I don't know why they have that, because it is easily dealable. That's my whole complaint, honestly, I guess would be the thing I'm gonna go on about. Oh, dude, I can do that. Okay. So I just noticed that Render Scythe works additionally by using outside. Okay. Okay, so I can use that outside. Okay, so no wonder I'm losing. Okay, because yeah. Alright, I just noticed something. Okay. So, let me try to explain this one here a little bit. So So, I'm using Rendering Strike normally as a basic attack function. But I noticed my other my duality skill that links to it, I can waste my Metamorphosis energy that I've already built up, which I'm trying to save up, by the way, in order to turn around and use... I was taking a bunch of damage for no good reason. That is not good. Just top that puppy off. Okay. Now would be a good time to heal myself. Oh, you have a barrier. You're a jerk. I forgot I had this. Does that cost any energy? Nope. Okay, cool. That moment you forget you have awesome skills. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, cool. I keep forgetting some of my awesome skills that I have on hand. Alright, so... obviously just gonna rip and tear this boss into shreds. Alright, so... we can actually use that, so we just gotta get to 25. That's junk. Basically everything here is junk, so... so, we did the dodge, we couldn't do that one. Alright. Power and 5 over counters, delay a black moth without it borrowing. Alright, we can do that. So let's select another dungeon. So we're gonna go to the Rotting Lot next. Now... apparently we gotta do this without letting the moth bury itself. Sounds like a pretty easy, noteworthy task to do. So I'm not 200% concerned. Screw you. And forget your protection. As you can see, it's spawning photospores that once I hit them, I can collect for myself. Overkill. So in case you don't realize it, and I'm just starting to realize this too, so anytime you see the smaller numbers, that's just like, you know, my basic damage being done, but every time you see the bigger numbers and the ones that go into purple, that's the actual damage that I'm supposed to be doing overall. Like, when you see purple numbers, those are like, you know, additional damages slash going into, as you can see, over counters, which incredibly useful. Obviously, the name of the game is to over counter. Boom, like that. Phoenix Hammer to the face. And the good thing about being the Avenger, I don't know if this is a translation to everyone else in the server that can do this too, but I can kill people and, well, restore my HP and MP, which is kind of nice, especially if I overkill them. So I don't know if it's a direct correlation to overkills or just me killing in general, so I'm going to find out real quick. Well, that's just in general for some monsters. Almost seems correctly correlated to the fact I'm attacking with my scythe in some way, shape, or form. So I think after we do a couple more runs, we're going to stop and upload another character and just test it out. I'm going to go for an old favorite of mine, especially Kinsao. I can start right away with him, and I already know how powerful he really is as long as he has the right equipment, which will make him even more awesome. I will say this much though, this version of this character is solely dependent on what type of gear you have and how quick your reaction times are to things. So I would not recommend this character that we're going to do for new players, specifically because he's pretty challenging to use in a hole. But the Avenger I can without a doubt recommend to anybody who wants to play an awesome character class that's basically meant to be an offensive ripper from hell. And we haven't even gotten into the Avenger's main skill line. Like, we haven't even gotten to the bread and butter that is the Avenger. Like, some of the attacks we're using are borrowed from other classes, but once we start to reach the Avenger's bread and butter techniques that require the SP out the butt, you can believe we're going to drop and get those, and it is going to hurt like a mofo on everybody. I love DFO. I'm just so happy DFO has finally done something, I want to say, useful is the word I'm looking for, when it comes to describing, you know, just how impactful it can be. Useful is definitely a word that comes to mind. Interesting is another word that comes to mind. Don't you ambush me. Stay in front. Squish! I know I have that gauge almost full for my nightmare. No, not my nightmare. Metamorphosis, so I want to keep it full. At the same time, if I want to do extra damage, I'm gonna have to tap into that button. Which, sort of the drag per se, is I want to keep building my gauge as much as possible. I want to keep... Ugh! Sucker, alright, nearly drained all my life. Yeah, that's okay. Rendering strikes is a very useful way to rebuild your HP, specifically as an Avenger, again, or Shadow Render, excuse me. So, once you can get like a comboing system going, especially when you're fighting bosses, great example here. Oh no, I just died. That's my first death. Ooh, I got a bonus buff. Oh, increased hunting experience, okay. So, tell you because you're useless. Get 2k of repair, go back to town. And unfortunately, that's my first down, I do believe. So, Steve, go to, death info. Yep! There it is, officially. Character note, first death. That's not too bad, though. Could be a heck of a lot worse. So, I'm not too butthurt over that. I will live and deal. Oh, did not know we had you. Okay, you're coming with us as we do some skill upping first. So, let's see how this does it. Put points and stuff you shouldn't put points in. I am very disappointed. So, diminish you, add you, diminish you to nothing. Because you took away my slow heal. Took away a lot of things I didn't want. Wow. Yeah, it's time to get rid of Smasher. Just because. Up you, do you. Just Metamorphosis needs to stay over there. Backstep needs to go away. Smasher can go away. Giant Weapon Launcher can go away. Thundermine can sit there. Shadow Render can sit here. Thundermine stays there. We'll move Lucky Straight Punch up, put you there. And then Phoenix Hammer's the only other one we really need, so boom. Got that. Second uppercut's its own skill, so Quick Rebound can come off as well. Yeah, there we go. So we still have points left. And you know what? I guess we'll take Smasher. Alright. So... You know what? I don't like... We can't go there just yet anyway. So we're gonna do the old streets because we can't quite go to the chessboard of despair just yet. Yeah, never let these priests or mages get a chance to get off the ground and running. Especially in this stage. You will regret it wholly. Speaking of holy... There's level 25. So yeah, another thing to note is you can quickly level up through the season. So, leveling up is not so bad. Which, that's a lot of people's fears. It's like, I don't want to level up the character, it's gonna take too long. So the season characters, I'm leveling up pretty decently. And, excuse me. It's very noticeable how quick I can level up. What the heck's with this guy? I'm being entangled by something and I don't like it. Boom. Alright, let's just punish the boss. Again, certain monsters you don't want to hang around monster longer than you have to. So let's just punish this dude and move on. And shredded. So I'm gonna go back to town. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go to our inventory because this can be equipped stronger. Obviously more stuff there. We have a conquest that we just cleared. And it was clear stage... Alright. So clear without getting hit more than 20 times. We cleared that challenge in the old street. Not bad. As in, obviously we have skill unlocks. Consumes the engage points to increase the adventurer's attack and intelligence, double strike, skill, fellow flex, falling soul skill level. So Alright, so there's that. And then there's possibly my favorite, most OP move in the universe, the Spin Cutter. Which, by the way, sorry Lucky Straight Punch, but you're going away now. Because Spin Cutter's taking your spot. Then, how is it to view character again? Skill inventory. My status was M. Okay. So we're mainly intelligence, so... Alright, so... we'll leave that on just because we'll increase these, and then... Just because we're going to get Ancient Memory 2, so we're going to need it. So, another thing is, what else could I reduce? Smasher can get reduced because I'm going to need experience for all my other wonderful skills that I'm going to be using. And there. That is beautiful. So now, Painful Rapture. Can take off. Move you up, move you over. Have you there. Actually, we'll bring you back in. There we go. So, before we do another thing with this character, besides the fact that we've made him awesome, destructive, and amazing so far, and that's just how he's been, we're gonna go to characters, because I want to test if the Avenger's the only one that can do that special move that I'm talking about. By the way, magical. Magic. Wow. Alright. So Priest is mainly magical. Note to self. So, here's a physical character. Turned into a magical character. And you'll see what I mean, because we're going to use them. So again, just the tutorial, the opening cutscenes and stuff, the opening, whole barrage. They go through the whole thing comic book style with animation, but here's how we learn the basics of adventure mode. So yeah, there's the basics of the game for season mode. Yay, thank you thank you GSD. Alright, so first things first, everyone that starts out, here you go. Here's a package that will let you select what you need. Give you some basic life tokens and the package. So in the package, it gives you everything you want, plus life tokens. Obviously you can use them at your own convenience. So here we go. And now, because I don't like what they've done to this, I'm going to reset the skill tree. We're gonna do it our way. And my way is actually a little bit differently than most people. So Iron Physique is one thing we're gonna need. Sand Splash is another. Lightning Leg. The Nen Shot. Doppelgangler. Tiger Chain. We have to wait till, you know... we have to wait till about, you know, level 30 for him to become very useful, but... trust me when I say this, starting out he's not too bad. Basically, go for the skills that give you bonuses. Get you out of there. That's a dash move. There. Hammer kick I don't need, high kick I want. And splash can go there. Airwalk can go there. X goes that. And doppelganger will sit there. Beautiful. Alright. So the whole point of me doing this is I want to see if the life absorb that I'm seeing on the Avenger can translate to other characters. So, well, that's a bad start. Alright, so that's a no. And that's one death. He is such a squishy. Alright, I can get it via overkills, which is nice. I don't know how I got stuck there. Alright, it only looks like it's from over-counter / certain killing. I don't know how else to explain it, honestly. Sorry, normally I'm not this bad. For some odd reason, I'm just... I'm not feeling the Nen Master today, for some reason. There we go. Now I'm starting to get a flow. it also seems like they changed some of the Ninmaster skills around too, so... Wow, what is up with this? Yeah, I really think they changed some of the Ninmaster skills around, so I'd have to do a whole relearning session with the Ninmaster in the normal mode. So we'll just stick to Avenger, but at least this tests one of my thesis out that certain skills and attacks are what are restoring. What did I die to that time? The game is intent on letting me know I am weak as crap for some reason. I just want to state again that for some odd reason, the Ninmaster is incredibly squishy for some reason. He's not usually this bad, I'm not gonna lie. Sit down. Making me look like an ass. Alrighty, so, now that he's kicked my ass around the room. We're gonna go back to town and put on a character I know how to play. Almost completely know how to play. By the way, I'd like to point out, in no way, shape, or form am I proud of any of these characters over here. Like, not proud of him, not proud of him, not proud of him. Like... You I have to keep for certain reasons. You I'm definitely recreating. You I have to keep. Actually, I'm gonna take all my stuff off you first, but you're going away. This is the last one I'm creating. My Asura. Because I loved him. He's amazing. So, yeah. Oh, well. Tomorrow we're making Blindsider X. So, yeah. Evolve our attachments. One thing we could do, though, real quick, go back to our character selection. Alright, so community. I have a whole list of blocked people. Okay. All this stuff. Alright, that I gotta see. Alright, so we're gonna reload him real quick, and then there's packages on Steam available for this, huh? So, I'm gonna quickly check into this just because curiosity hits me. Just because curiosity has struck the cat. So, yep, that's great. Go. Gotcha. Store. Dungeon. Better online, free to play. Found it. Alright, so I'll go back. I want to find out its downloadable content. Alright, so for Dungeon Fighter Online downloadable content. So they have two things available. They were both released on August 9th, apparently. So the first one is a special pack suited for novice adventurers of Dungeon Fighter Online from Neoprene Plus, which grants you the bonus fatigue points and unique weapon rental to save expansion and account save creation ticket. There are many benefits essential to beginners, adventurers such as yourself. So that's just the that's the beginner package. And they also have another package on here, the Play More package. Let's hear. Let's hear about this package. A value pack to help adventurers prolong their journey in Dungeon Fighter Online. For less than $1, you can play DFO twice as long as others. Play more pack is composed of the following contents. Unlimited Fatigue Recovery Potion, which restores 156 fatigue. Remain in inventory after you've been used. Deleted after 30 days of opening the box. Can be used once per day. Cannot be used after level 70. To go along with it, though, is the Unlimited Growth Potion X3. It increases your dungeon clear by 200%. The potion will remain as like the Fatigue Potion and your inventory for 30 days. That is BS. Where were those when I was trying to play? Alright, that's enough sob-sawing over that one. I have just one quick phone call to take, and then we'll get right back into the action. Alrighty, so let's get to this. We just did the old streets, so now we're on to the chessboard of despair! Oh, no. My controller stopped working. What the heck? Alright, my controller died as soon as I entered the dungeon, so... let's try this one more time real quick. Okay, there we go. I hate the gatekeeper. Alright, down with you, because you almost cost me my life. Oh yeah, these guys are approaching this, so... Alrighty. Knights are another pile of fun. These guys can just basically hop all over this place and just ruffle stomp on you. So just watch out for the little shadow on the ground, where they're going. And then just plan accordingly. By plan accordingly, I mean use attacks that will shred through a group of them at the same time. Red Rook is a different story. Because Red Rook, you have to pretty much be up their butt to kill. Otherwise they come flying at you. Gold Bishop is another different story. Oh yeah, I forgot I have my demonic yo-yo. Would have been nice to remember that earlier. I can do this! Inhaler. Yay, distance attacks. But yeah, so it's confirmed that over-countering is the only way to actually do the restoration. Which, it's at the same time, useful to know. Again, demonic yo-yo, great for long distance enemies. I'm glad I just remembered I had it. Definitely makes short work of enemies you don't want to stand in front or behind. Oh yeah, don't let these guys touch the emerald. If the pawns touch the emerald, they become knights, which becomes a problem for you. Go away. What's the shortcut from in? There we go. Get some heals running. As you can see, slow heals doing exactly just that. It is slowly healing. There's an alternative form of it that's only available for Crusaders, that is the fast heal. As the name suggests, it's a fast heal. Someone else has to be calling me. Long time. Hey, voicemail. Alright, solves that problem. More people trying to get to the emerald. Guess what? Denied. Enter demonic yo-yo. Cheese! Get him before his section comes up. And knocked out the king. Beautiful. Boom! Basically just combo the living daylights out of her. Put that on because it's obviously better. And we're gonna go back to town and we'll be right back, folks. Alrighty. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so... myself over here while I figure out what I did for the conquest. Oh. Cool. Awesome. That's done. If anyone wants to join me for this run, I'll prepare. Gotta sell in the meantime. Nobody? Okay. Who wants to join us? So we're gonna go to, Village of the Confined. It's our last dungeon, for the area. So I know one of the achievements was to go around and rescue everybody in the village before clearing the map out, so we're gonna attempt to do said achievement for the fun of it. Basically we're gonna do one of these radar sloops and go around. As we'll increase our intelligence, it's basically half our attack power right there. And the villager saved, done. Now, here's the thing, we don't complete the map until all 3 villagers are saved, so... Boom! At least you weren't dead. That's just for trying to counter me earlier. Oh, ambusher, huh? I had a feeling you were hiding somewhere. Get wrecked. Oh, well, that did garbage. Chest. Nothing. counter from someone trying to sneak on me. So it looks like over counters and aerial kills seem to be where it comes into play for the HP and MP restores, which is kind of nice because especially as a Avenger, majority of your time you're spending your a lot of magic to do basic things. I mean, you have a pretty sizable magic pool, but later skills can so destroy that. Like, look at that! I dang near lost almost all my life starting into this room, and suddenly just instantly restored. Okay, so note about the inhale monsters. They are pretty deadly. Sitting there absorbing me into them, pretty much. That's not a comfortable situation I ever want to be in again. Yeah. You can get out from behind me. Almost immediately these rat forms are trying to go for his heart. You don't want them to do that because if they get to his heart, they revive Panto, and you do not want to have to fight him twice. Here comes Cancella. So we free him, but it spawns the Scorpion Queen, who, by the way, is a wuss. Full on house wuss. Alright, so I'm not useful out of this. The rest is pretty much fodder. Compare. We now have access to the Castaway Cave. We're gonna go in a second. First things first, we have a conquest. There without getting hit more than 10 times. Cool. And obviously we have our skill ups that we're gonna have to do. So we're gonna put a point. Put 2 points into the spin cutter. 2 points into Scythe Mastery. Increase Thunder Mine by 2. Increase Wisdom. Battle Rendering is gonna go up. Double Strike needs to go up. Fierce Grab needs to go up. Strike needs to go up. crit skills need to go up. Basically, that's everything for now. And then, as soon as we hit 40, I'm gonna love that skill to death again. Our next really useful skill is at 30, Thorns of Protections and Outburst skill. But the major skill we're going to be looking for is at 35, which is, ta-da, Spinning Deformation. It is awesome. Other skills that are amazing, coming up at 40, will be Demonic Clutch, because who doesn't want to rip two people in half by taking out one? And then another good one of mine, Reaper. Basically, Impalement. I'm going to apply the skill changes we have. And, oh, I have new mail. Alright, should do that. So we still have a few points left, so, bulletin board. Not useful. Boost, clutter, shop. These are all the priest items, so we're gonna have to look through and see what we can find. That matches my description. Heavy armor. So it's not as useful. Oh, okay. So my returning armor is going to continue to become more powerful, so that doesn't matter, which means I'm a boss. Let's see if there's anything worthy of the conquests in Spider's Kingdom. Character kept idle for 1 hour plus in town. Chain refiner box, character slot. I'll have to figure out when this Honeytime event keeps going on too. Let's jump into Hero's Catacomb because I don't like the Spider Den. Awesome. Now we got light attacks. We're gonna shred all these monsters here. Yeah, wasted you. Whenever you get a weapon enchant, use it as fast as possible to drop whatever the boss you're fighting is. this has been a pretty easy run so far. I mean, no memorable a-hole moments just yet. Oh, and then this guy shows up. Sit down. So the boss of the place isn't even the boss of the place. That's amazing. Bad boss. He killed me in demon mode too. That's even worse. This guy is a jerk. Just let me get that one out of the way now. Dude, I'm hitting you. You should be I should be over-countering you. You shouldn't be touching me. Yeah, there we go. There it is. Like I needed it. Alright, come on. Clean you up. Stupid jerk. That was a very, very hard-earned fight. Holy Moses. I don't know how I managed to pull that one off. That was good, though. I'm glad I did. Because that was a pain in the ass. Also, thank you to Elsaria123 for the follow. Alright, so let's repair our equipment. There's that box I've been waiting for. Let's go to town and open our new box before we do anything else, because we need it. As you can see, we got our level 30 advancement job box, so we're gonna go down to the priest or the Avenger. There's our package. And now it's just comparing what's better and what's not. On the obvious things, all the sub-equipments, all these sub-equipments here are upgrades. Obviously, these are not going to be because of the returnee heavy armor set. So, yeah. And of course, the returnee scythe is just OP in every single way possible, so why bother? Alright, so let's sell our stuff, let's repair. And then if I can do it, I'm going to do something to my scythe, because I'm sick of being owned. Wow, that's better by 23 points. That is astounding. Strength, intelligence, nice. Crit increasement too, nonetheless. Boom. Alrighty, so conquest. Let's see what we've done. Here without getting hit more than 5 times. Well, when we get juggle around the room, we absolutely did that one. Alright, so let me read this carefully. So for Echoes of Nothing, increase attack for advanced Avenger skills except Demonize, normal attacks, and Dark Slashers. Alright, so... Metamorphosis is there. Where is Demonize? I am a demon, am I not? Okay, Demonize is down there. Alright, so... Okay, Advanced Avenger skills, except Demonize, create a chance of casting the Echoes of Nothing buff, increasing movement speed. So increased attack for Advanced Avenger skills except for Demonize, and normal attacks. Other than that, more advanced skills increase movement speed. Alright! So I'm obviously going to get Forms of Protection because I really want those out there. Because that's going to replace Smasher in my lineup. There's Thundermine, Wisdom Blessing. I'm out of SP. Alright, so yeah. We'll do that. Throw that into our rotation. These out of there, obviously. Start putting these up. Need them. And where are you, Kiri? Here we go, Lady Kiri. Alright, so here's something I need to talk about that will definitely make a bigger difference going forward from here on out. So the purpose of upgrading my equipment here is to make it stronger for me. Obviously there's a success rate when climbing up and increasing these. So as you can see, 60%. So I'm just going to put everything to +6 for now if I can. Just to do additional damage reductions and damage boosts. So as you can see, physical damage reduction is coming in play because of the armor. With my weapon, I have, real quick for my weapon here, as you can see, for upgrading it to the plus, I have defensive piercing rates. This is going to go for physical and magical. But I'm basically magic attack, so that's not going to matter. So I'm going to be doing penetrating magical damage, which means I'm going to do increased magic attack damage whenever I attack. If that was too much to swallow, let me sum it up for you. Upgrading your equipment allows you to get additional defenses and additional attack power with additional bonuses to penetration. In addition to looking, well, just ever so much more badass. Look at that glow. Also, When reinforcing, you need to keep in mind the fact there is a price to pay and a cube fragment cost to pay. That's these puppies. So just keep that in the back of your mind as you're upgrading. Alrighty, so let's get back into it, and we got time for one more dungeon. Seeing how I got raffle stomped in the Hero Catacomb. LOL. Level 31 or more. We're gonna back up and do the Spider Kingdom because I got raffle stomped in the Hero's Catacomb, and I'm not up for that again. Alrighty, so we are with Spider Prince Nicholas. For those that aren't familiar with the DFO storyline, the Spider Prince and the Spider Princess is kind of at war with each other for control of the Spider Kingdom. You're just kind of pitted on either side and told good luck. No, indeed, good luck. Boom. Notice how much quicker our enemies go down because of our scythe increasements. Ooh! Bet that had to hurt right in the giblies. Penetration because magic damage, buddy. And this guy, we're going to want to juggle around the room and over-counter as much as possible, because we do not want him getting on the move. Boom. Little mini spiders. Alrighty. As you can see, some monsters know how to burrow, but you can easily be prepared for them. This room, however, can go eat a big one. If you're attempting to get through... well, it was this room. But there was a point in time in this room, especially in the main storyline, there was a named monster that came in and, yep, they already took out Nicholas. You jerks. There she is. Hunter Latoya. She can eat a big one. So as you can see, she has a sticky web attack, she has a poison toss attack, and she's just a jerk. Nothing more I can really say on that one without getting too mid on it. But let's just sum it up and say, she's mid. Alrighty. So here's Angelina, and we're gonna totally raffle stomp her when she comes down from the ceiling. If she just didn't kill us. For no good reason whatsoever. And we can't demonize, so we're gonna have to go pretty much YOLO on this fight and just kind of have at her with our ham bananas as it is. That's okay. So we're gonna go back to town. Conquest award. Reach 10% conquest completion. Material used for refining weapons. Alright, so cool. You still won't let us in, so we'll take one more shot at Hero's Catacomb, and then we're gonna have to call it for the night. Because of that wonderful thing called, well, life. Here's hoping the Blade Dude is not the final boss again. That's the unfortunate side effect of this place, is the boss is random. And you will not know who the boss is until you get to the end of the tunnel. Which is kind of crap, because it's either going to be in your favor or absolutely destroying you. Alright, so the 7th hero's up first, which means we might be going chronological order of 7th to 1st, like we're supposed to. We will see after this first couple of rooms. Counter overkills. Love them. Yep, we are going in chronological order this time. Cool, we got an overcounter and we leveled to 31. Oh no, work requires me to actually be there today. It's not an option. Problem is everyone thinks that the polls are supposed to be next week, but it's actually today, so... you got your defenses up, of course you did. Still got the overcounter in to destroy you though, so ha. So as you can see, when you fight the heroes in chronological order, it is not that bad, actually. It means they have a preset life bar, and they're not going to be completely douche. That's going to change when we fight the first knight when we get to him, because, well, he's just a douche in general. Anyway, when he's the boss, but... yeah, she's killing us because of her stupid circle. I was hoping to get in there and knock her down before that happened. Obviously, did not go the way I wanted it to, so... blah. Oh, cool, we have a passage ticket. We can get into the Forgotten Land in one additional time. You, my friend, are a jerk. Yes, unfortunately, Rayon, this was my stream for the day. I started aeons ago. By aeons, I mean about roughly 2 hours ago. Which, honestly, considering how much gameplay there is in DFO, I'm not surprised it's been that long. I honestly thought it's been a longer time than that, to be fair. He's first, which means we're fighting the Sage. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Not. Alright, just trying to pick and choose my fights. Got him. Alright, so we're gonna buff one last time. And there he is. This, the boss is the second hero, Eastern Star Shala. And I hate him. Because of that! Of course, because he hit me with the meteor and the flame attack, I was on my last chance. They have to end me with the flame debuff that was pretty much countering me. You're a jerk. So obviously you just saw the pink item that dropped on the ground. That is pretty much a legend. Not a legendary, but an epic. It's a unique, excuse me. But great for spellcasters. Not so great for a giant tank. That's okay. Yeah, I thankfully got my voting out of the way today, which... Actually, I voted in advance because Massachusetts allows it, so... That was, my contribution to society. I voted ahead of time. Awesome, there we go. There's that. So I just hit 31, which should, in theory, allow me to do... Yeah, why not? Let's do Tyrant's Altar before I go. I love this place. I love this place because it's a pain in the butt. The meaning of multiple pathways have never been so relevant in this dungeon. Stop hitting me when I hit you on your over-counter point. No, no recovery. I recover. You die. Just for anyone that says that they don't want to vote in chat, personal opinion, if you don't vote, we're boned. If you vote, we at least have half a chance of not dying. Within the next 2 years. That's putting it nicely. Oh, you jerks. Now we're Basodia. Okay, you. No one said you could one-shot me. And no one said you could combo me either. Listen, you giant piece of ass. Stay down! Alright, time to figure out which one the boss is behind. Really? Don't be a douche. Combo me into the corner and making me lose my demonic gauge is being a douche. Come here, Raffle Stomps. Alright, so Tantakar was not here, so this is his guard boss. We're just gonna have to take him out in order to find Tantakar, which is not too bad. Ogre here is being quite the butt, though. Stop creating illusions and hold still. Alright, yay attack boost! Is this Tantakar? It's Tantakar. Boom! Will explode and spike you in the face. Alright, what did you drop that was important to me? Leather bottom, can't use it. What's over here? So he dropped a magic sealed equipment halidom converter. Oh, converts it into untreated. Okay, I see what that does. That's useful. Got a lost treasure. And we have the ticket. We obviously have a conquest we just completed. I only have one skeleton key, and I have 3 chests. That's kind of disheartening. Alright, conquest. What did we do? No matter how heavy you are, clear without getting hit by Obsidia's jump attacks. Oh, okay, cool. And then, do not get down by Tantakar's hammer attacks. Okay, cool. Did it. Nice. And then obviously we have our skill ups that we can do. So we're going to put a point into Thorn of Protection. Game music should not be louder than my voice, because the game music's on the same volume as everything else, so the fact that the game music is louder than it should be is kinda ass. There we go. Now then, where was I before I left? Oh, yeah. So we're going to put a point to Scythe Mastery, to Thunder Mine. I actually don't need second uppercut anymore, so we're going to take that off. Furious Grab. Strike. Phoenix Hammer. Phoenix Hammer. To Phoenix Hammer. Now we'll max that out. Four points into Slow Heal. And then we need Magical Critical Focus, so we'll put points into that. We'll reduce the physical criticals down. Boost up Ancient Memory. What else do I want to put in points to? I guess if everything else is maxed back out. Yep. Because everything else is maxed back out, we'll put points back into second uppercut. And then we're cool. Alrighty, so that's going to do it for me for this evening. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to come back. I have stuff I have to take care of. Additionally, I will be coming back at some point to do more of this wonderful season of DFO because of how quickly we can level and get stuff done. We'll see how it goes. In addition to that, though, always stay tuned for all the streams that we do, because we do a lot of interesting things and we have fun. Also, if you're not already part of our Twitter or Facebook fan club, please feel free to join us. That way you can get up-to-date notices on when we're going live and how soon we're going live. Also, we have a Discord that I occasionally like to chill in with some peeps and talk about stuff and shoot the breeze, so if you're in the area and that seems like your cup of tea, come on down. Don't be shy. With that said, though, thank you very much for watching. I have been Sacred Hooves. It has been very interesting and very fun to play this with you. And come back and join us again sometime, because we still have a lot of things to go through. Thursday, we also have the continuation of our Final Fantasy VII run. Just so everybody knows, we are heading into the City of the Ancients, so, if you cry, I recommend avoiding. Otherwise, come join us. It'll be fun. Alright, folks, take care. Sacred Hooves out.